18,000, 15,000. That's my guesswork. I have no statistical, exact data, but just my guesswork. Like some people would have created 5 wallet, 10 wallet, 2 wallet, 1 wallet. So on an average, I'm talking about that. So anyway, whosoever, they are and how many wallets they had created, it's immaterial here. Everybody is going to recover their principal from crypto fraud. That's a good part. And with all your leaders in our previous sessions, maybe general sessions like this, and through the leader session also like this. So let me repeat once again. I'm sure everybody is more concerned about the principal return thing. How the people who have paid to the smart contract and did not complete the 30-day cycle, even though they had completed when they were reinvesting the amount, withdraw the money, their principals are stuck. Here, what I really mean by principal is what? You will be given absolutely principal return back, and how this principal return would be termed as here. Whatever the deposits users have made in the form of USDT, your actual original deposit made by you in the form of USDT is going to be your actual principal. Now, a lot of people had, let's say, invested $100 and they were earning $3.33 daily, and every second day they were reinvesting. And maybe they had started either with $200 or maybe more. And every day, whatever the 3.33% of the principal amount they used to reinvest. No, those reinvestments and compounding things are not going to be calculated for your principal. Okay. So whatever the money you had deposited, because when a critical situation and situation like this, which is a crisis, I would say, your actual principal amount is always going to be considered and calculation for refund of your money. So please be very clear about it. So your principal is your actual deposit you make. Contract. It's not a company, ladies and gentlemen. I'll share with you. Some of the people are still having a lot of confusion, and they are so much worried, you know, like how the system has got collapsed and why that. Let me tell you something here interesting. See, you did not pay the fund any company here. Rather, contract. There's a big difference between company and contract. And this contract was not a company, rather, it was what? It was a smart contract. It was a smart contract. So whatever the money you have paid to the platform, first of all, it wasn't a company, it was a smart contract. And whatever the money you paid, okay, that was 100% that went inside the contract. And from this contract, the 100%, the payment every user made to track, 5% went 5% went to whom? 5% went to creator's account. And of course, the remaining 95% was inside the contract only. It was inside funds, all community members, depending upon the kind of participation they made into this smart contract called crypto fortune, current version, including me and all of you, and who are not present here, everybody who contributed and paid to the contract, 5% of that fund went to the creator and 95% remain inside the contract. The ROI reward, network reward, and the rank reward. So this 95% funds got distributed among all community members. If you would have chosen to do compounding reinvestment, definitely you would not have been able to withdraw these funds, especially the profits. But those whosoever had made the withdrawal, definitely they would have got back the money, the principal recovery, maybe much. So considering that it was a company, we pay to the platform, and the owner, our creator, has the onus to refund us. No, it's not going to be like this. How come a creator of smart contract of crypto fortune have is going to pay you 100% of your funds? Had this been a company, definitely it would have been possible, provided the company owners were honest and had the right intent to pay. But don't worry, don't worry. I'm just giving you the example to make you understand about everything. Now, coming back, everybody's fund is safe, secure here, first of all. Don't worry, even though it wasn't a company, it was a smart contract, but the creator team, the back-end development team, had a big vision regarding crypto fortune. They did not plan this to run for 2, 3, 4 months. They had a big vision. That's why they had, shared with us through their official channel that they are going to bring a complete ecosystem, because they had the vision and they are working on a mission. So, and nobody would have thought that this kind of situation would appear after 20th of February 2026, and by the end of this month, before the end of this month, by 26, 27, we had almost contract balance to the tune of zero, almost zero. It was, I would tell you, it was just like a natural calamity, which is not being, told, informed to anyone who gets affected. And why it all happened, we have discussed in several meetings earlier. So let's not repeat the same thing. We all knew that why it all happened. Now, let's not discuss about the problem. Let's try to know the solution. What is the solution? First of all, guys, the good news, the great news, the mega news to all people who have put their money, did not recover their principal, that you are in safe hands. This is the first time in the history of, at least I would say, in my knowledge, networking industry I'm into for last 26 years, and for blockchain space, crypto space for last 10 years, since 2016. And I've never ever come across any concept, platform, company, system like this, wherein the platform got closed down or has come to an end, or the people got scammed, whatever the terminology and thinking, perception, opinion you have in past about those things. But nobody would have recovered even a single penny, pence, dime, cent from that concept. Neither the leaders nor the platform owners, creators were accountable and responsible to pay back those people who have lost their money. But this is first time I have ever seen at least the things are being talked and told. And I'm sure very much having 100% conviction and confidence, because there is no smoke without fire. When something is being told and shared, then definitely it is going to be delivered. So good news to all of us here. If you haven't recovered your principal, don't lose your hope. Be patient, and the platform is going to pay you back. They have the backup plan. They have the long-term vision. They did not introduce this platform, crypto fortune, DeFi protocol, just to run it as a scam or a scheme, which turned out to be a scam. It was not a Ponzi pyramid kind of stuff. So they have a plan. What is the plan? Let me elaborate, especially for the new people who haven't joined our session before. Whatever is your actual USDT deposit, that will be counted as your principal here. And whatever the withdrawal you have made from the platform, whatever the withdrawal you have made from the platform will be your amount you have got back from the system. So this will be your net loss, liability of the crypto fortune platform towards you. And this net loss, your actual net principal amount, you can say, is going to be paid back by the platform to you all. How it's going to be possible? Let me elaborate. Crypto Fortune 2.0 version is going to be launched pretty soon. The backend team has been doing all sort of work to make it live at the earliest. They are in much more hurry as compared to all of us. We are also eagerly anticipating and waiting for things to be launched. They are also in that kind of, mindset, and, you know, they want to make it happen at the earliest. So how this principal net loss you are going to be recovered? System is going to have a new smart contract, definitely. It is again going to be a DeFi protocol, decentralized finance, wherein the new smart contract will be made, and all our new structures are going version to the new upcoming version, 2.0 version. Okay. So all your team structure is going to be migrated, transferred from the current version to the new version. But it doesn't mean that your principal amount or your net loss amount will also go there. No, your active structure will be there. So your team structure is going to be transferred, wherein all your accounts ID will have the active live, okay, status. The amount will not be transferred, but you have the first option. Going to share with you all possibilities. Please listen to it, then you will understand. Don't jump into any conclusion here. So all your accounts will get moved, transferred over there. And first probability would be, if you are having a team, if you were just not those people who just invested and did not build up team, then as a networker, leader, or performer, start building team from the zero or scratch. So you can, without investing even a single pen cent, into the system, you can enroll new people, build new team, bring new business, or maybe some of your existing members, like me and many others, are going to redeposit out of their own choice and will. There is no obligation, compulsion, force. If you don't wish to still going to be recovering your principal amount. So all possibilities are here. Life is all about, ladies and gentlemen, possibilities and probabilities. So if you wish to expand and build up your community, you will start earning through this team structure, existing team structures from the day one. The platform will go live. That's the first benefit everyone is going to get, and it is open for one and all. Now, second thing, suppose you are not one of those who are interested to work in the current system and you have just invested money just to get doubling of your funds. No problem. You will be allowed to make claims towards your actual principal loss. How these claims will be made? There is going to be the introduction of some mechanism into the platform. Deposit From every deposit, the new contract of 2.0 version will receive 1% fund, will get deducted, and will go to the recovery contract. And not only from the deposit, but also from every withdrawal the user will make from the new platform. The 2.5% fund will get deducted from every withdrawal, and it will go, just a minute, and it will go again to this recovery contract. So from every deposit, 1%, and from every withdrawal, 2.5% will go to the recovery contract. Now, these funds will be used to pay all users. Now, you must be thinking it's going to be just 3.5%. How the users are going to recover the money and how long will it take for them? Don't worry. The creator of Crypto Fortune has got a big plan here, and they have calculated, considered all pros, cons, probability, possibilities. So they have devised a system through which every user will have, if you are going to have patience, definitely within few months time, definitely it is not going to be paid back overnightly, that's for sure, because this is a new smart contract, no ownership belonging to anybody, not even the creator. And on top of that, they haven't got the 100% money which are lying with them, so they can pay you back. So through the system only, they are going to pay you back. So if you're going to believe, and if you're going to have patience through this recovery mechanism, what they are going to introduce a token. Now let's understand this. You don't have to buy any token. Don't worry. Don't get confused. Don't start building and having your own perception and opinion. They are going to create a token on Binance Smart Chain, BP20 network, guys. Okay, BP20 network, which later on going to be migrated on their own blockchain. They have got a big plan here. So first, the token will be created on the Binance Smart Chain. Later on, it is going to be migrated on their own blockchain. Now, every deposit will get 1% fund, which will be used instantly by the smart contract to buy these tokens. Okay. And every withdrawal, 2.5% funds from every withdrawal will also be used to buy this token. Now, remember this token is not available in market. This token is exclusively created for this new upcoming 2.0 version, and only the buying is going to happen, no selling, because nobody is having token. Nobody's having token. So definitely what will happen? The token price is really going to surge. You talk about if you're into crypto space for several years and you're having complete understanding about the tokenomics and mechanism, how coins and tokens work, when only the buying happens and no point to sell something because there is no a token available with anybody that can be sold. So token price is always going to be very, very high up, because every deposit and withdrawal are going to buy this token automatically. That is going to be inbuilt in the mechanism and algorithm of the smart contract 2.0 version. And after the contract will go live, after a certain period, it will be announced by 10th and 11th of this March. All people who have not recovered their principal in their new back office, they will be getting this claim option. They will be getting this claim option, and you can claim your principal to the tune of maybe 3 to 5%. The exact figure is going to be announced by the team creator. It is just a rough idea I'm going to give you. And mind this, you are not going to get this in USDT. USDT has fixed value. You're going to get in this token. If you are impatient, if you are in hurry, you can sell this token immediately to get it in USDT. But you will see, a lot of users will see the price is always going up, up and up. So many of them, majority of them, maybe initially they will sell to just to test it, to have the confidence and belief, but majority of them are definitely going to hold this, and they are going to sell it maybe after a couple of weeks later, maybe 1 or 2 months later. So definitely in just couple of months time, guys, because in crypto industry, in online market, anything is possible. Your $1 can become $1,000, $10,000 also. So the kind of mechanism they have introduced here, lot more is inside this tokenomics, which will be shared with you when the things will be launched. I am just going to give you a fairly rough idea just to help you understand. Had this been in USDT form, definitely it would have taken all of users many months to recover their net principal loss. But since they have introduced this mechanism algorithm in the form of token, I'm sure pretty soon, just in few months time, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and maybe much earlier also, you are going to recover your principal amount. Not only the principal amount, but definitely you are going to be in profit. So this is really going to be very, very big aspect for making people recover their losses. That's the first thing. Okay. So more insight and detailed explanation would be shared with you, maybe I'm sure after 12th of March about this. So in your back office, you will be finding this claim button, just like in current version of Crypto Fortune, you have seen, claimable button on the main dashboard page. Similarly, you will be finding the claim button. Net loss would be displayed and the claim button would be there. And it can be claimed in a phase-wise manner. But I'm sure having, this claim in the form of token, which has the all, appreciative value on daily basis, because this is the one thing, 1% and 2.5% for the recovery contract. Now there is another provision that has been introduced, rather that's going to be introduced in the new 2.0 version, which is going to be another contract also called assurance contract, that will be created to, you know face in case of any eventuality that happens, something like that, what we had seen, in current version of Crypto Fortune. And there also 1.5% from every deposit and 2.5% from every withdrawal. The funds will keep buying these tokens, and those tokens will come here. Those tokens will come here in the assurance contract. So even though the people getting the through recovery contracts their claim and they are selling it instantly, 3.5% funds from every deposit and withdrawal, the tokens are going to be placed here, and they are going to be in placed here only, locked intact. So definitely the token price is definitely going to see a surge. Big, price hike will be felt here. And seeing the price hike, I am sure majority of the people psychology will stop them to sell. So, lot of anti-dumping mechanism are also going to be placed. Along with this, there are a lot of utilities will be created for this token. No token can see always a price hike if it doesn't have the real utility. So utility values are going to be created. How the utility values are going to be created, let me share with you. This token can be used for platform like gaming, for social media reward taking, activities, and of course for the lottery is also going to be introduced. And this token will be used as a payment method. So it is definitely going to be subsequent phase-wise manner introduction for these platforms. So this token is not only going to help all our existing users recover their money through these all algorithm and mechanism, but also it is going to have its value created in the form of introduction of these other utility based platforms that will have this token as a main payment method. So all these things are really going to make the complete ecosystem a very, very viable, thrival, profitable venture and a win-win situation for every member. So guys, one thing I want to share with you, whatever I've understood so far from the backend team, I'm very super excited and positive. Like not only first time in this kind of industry, people will recover their losses, but they will be earning much, much more. Okay, so that was the update. So if you have not recovered your principal and thinking you have lost your money, you are mistaken, you are wrong here. Just allow some time for the backend team to give you the solution. It's already under construction, and pretty soon you will see things happening for you. Happening for you. Okay. So, but in order to have it in your life and make it happen, definitely you need to be a little more patient and going to, you must believe everything that is being shared with you. And that's the reason, in fact, as a leader, I have decided to keep continuing this Zoom meeting so that I can share with you all the updates. And apart from this, I can give you a lot of learning, knowledge, information, because I believe in a candle loses nothing, lightning another candle. Whatever the little bit of success and information, knowledge I have received, I want to share with you, because this time period until the 2.0 version being launched and go live, this is the phase we can build ourselves, we can prepare. It is this time period duration can be used as a preparation for the new 2.0 version to be launched. You can prepare yourself in the best possible way. You can make your people ready. You can enlighten yourself with different kind of knowledge information, because I believe in one thing. When you have got a good, wonderful opportunity, amazing, awesome platform, then why not to make the most of it? Make the maximum use of it. We are not here just to double the money. We are here to create wealth and fortune. And if you are going to, follow the system, trust me, none of you is going to incur any losses whatsoever. Whatever we have seen, it is a temporary failure, the current version. Trust me, it is not the defeat here. If you get defeated, then definitely everything is finished. But failures would come, will keep coming, and everyone has faced multiple failures before he or she got and get successful. So failure is bound to come in everyone's life. Everyone's life. Anything and everything we do in our day-to-day life, we get failed several times. We keep on trying. Like I have given so many times during my training session, when a child starts walking after the 7 months, 8 months old, 9 months old, he or she falls several times. When we started learning bicycle, how to ride the bicycle, we have fallen several times. Our children have been falling several times. When we started learning how to ride a vehicle, car, again we made blunders, we failed, we hit something or other thing. So failures are bound to come. Nobody is perfect. In fact, all successful people, I played in yesterday's leaders meet, Michael Jordan, one of the top-notch basketball player. He failed several times. He missed several hits, baskets. So failure is bound to happen. So failure is the pillar for success. And this is what I have learned. And that's why whatever the little bit of success I have received is because of this kind of mindset. So this was the update, guys, I wanted to share with you. Now let's talk something else. Like as I promised to you, that in this session, I'm going to give you a lot of inputs, which is definitely going to, give you updated and upgraded knowledge and information, which will empower you to make yourself highly successful, especially in this kind of business. A lot of people join in today's time different platforms, companies, systems in hope to earn some money quickly. And even though they are not having much knowledge, they trust the person who offers this opportunity or platform to us. But our job here is to understand everything before you get into any system like this. So let's talk about today. Let's talk about today all these things. Okay. So let me use whiteboard to share with you some information which will definitely help you, not only in 2.0 version, but also in your real life when you come across opportunities like this. A lot of people, when a new opportunity is being offered to them, they see it with doubt and they consider it as a scam because they have seen several scams in their lives. And it is hard for them to believe whether it is the real one and will it also going to give the same experience, scam. So how to identify a scam? Let's define what is a scam in life, or in especially in this kind of business. Ladies and gentlemen, scam happens when you trust and you puts your money into that project, that company, the system, the protocol, the platform, whatever you call it, and you are being system owner, platform creator, that you will be getting some money. I'm talking about here the passive income or maybe the active income also, because not only the people lose money when they invest, a lot of leaders like me also lose a lot. Money is not the thing only you lose. When the system collapses, you lose your time, your energy, your effort, your team, your hope, a lot of things. Money lost can be earned, but time lost cannot be got it back. It cannot be, you know, it cannot be taken back. So all I want to share with you here, how to identify a scam project. First of all, you know, let's talk about this is really important, ladies and gentlemen, because this will tell you how to identify a project that will become a scam tomorrow or not. Crypto fortune wasn't a scam, is not a scam, will never be a scam. And I'll prove it. I'll prove it. You have seen a temporary setback. Of course, the current version has failed itself. And maybe many of us have been feeling that, you know, we have lost our money. It has become a scam. No, it wasn't a scam. It has not become a scam, because had this been a scam, we would not have been over here. The solution would not have been, planned by the backend team, and they were not preparing something to, pay you back and to offer you the upcoming version. What is scam? I'll just tell you. So we are here to talk about smart contract. In fact, it is much better and bigger than the smart contract. It is basically a DeFi protocol, decentralized finance. Company is definitely having administration, management, group of people who runs that company. When you pay to any company, the whole money goes to the company, and there is no transparency in that company. You are not being told how much money they have collected, how much money they have paid back, and what is the balance left with them. And you are not being told and shared by the platform owners, creators, team, or the management team that how your money is going to be used. A lot of centralized systems, which are called companies, they take money in the name of, you know what? In the name of trading. Nowadays, this AI trading is very popular. I don't want to, uh, use any company's name here, but you can understand AI trading, forex trading, crypto trading, arbitrage trading, all this kind of thing. Arbitrage trading, and they will not have any substantial evidence and proof that the money is being generated through these trainings. In fact, some of the company owners will create some bot to show to the users and participants and members who join those platforms, invest into them, to make them realize and feel that's a genuine trading program. But trust me, I have done a lot of research, and I have, got feedback from the experts who are very much having specialized knowledge in these kind of trading platforms. They have also agreed there is no such continuous trading thing that can going to give you always and going to make you always in profits. Because trading, no matter how best AI bot you create, no trading platform can give you always everyday profits, 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 and you keep accumulating profits. Had this been the case, definitely the top-notch multi-millionaire, billionaire would have definitely, bought or made those kind of AI bots, and they were having enough money to make those bots generate more money. But do you find people who are multi-millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire to have those bots? No. So please understand, these are all gimmicks. These are all gimmicks. Maybe a little bit of trading profits they would be generating, they would have been generating, or they have been generating, but not every day, every week, month, every year, they will keep on doing it. So it's just a rotation, just a rotation. And the biggest problem with centralized system, there is no transparency. And whenever there is no transparency, guys, what you are supposed to do? What you're supposed to do? You have to excuse me. There's some issue with my keyboard, MacBook. Okay. So sometimes, the spelling mistakes occurs. So just excuse me for this. So there is no transparency. When there is no transparency, what you're going to do, you have to just trust. And whenever there is a trust, there- so people lose money in centralized system. The good thing about DeFi protocol like Crypto Fortune or its upcoming 2.0 version, it's going to be 100% decentralized. What we really mean by 100% decentralized? It's going to be 100% ownerless. No honor, no governing body, no management control. In fact, communities are owners. It is going to be trustless. Now, a lot of people get confused. Trustless. Trustless means, they look at the literal meaning. Absence of trust. Oh my God, absence of trust means betrayal, ditch, duping. No, 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 no. It's not like that. We are talking here about blockchain, the decentralized system where everything is so transparent. Everything is so transparent. So everything is made so transparently visible to you. So you know everything. So there is no need to trust something. Everything is known to you, told by the system to you. So you don't have to trust that because everything is made transparent to you. So that's why the blockchain system, decentralized system, which if it is 100% decentralized, it's called the trustless. And ownerless, trustless, and fully automated, fully automatic, free from human controls and execution and governance. The blockchain, the smart contract, does all the job, free from human error, free from any kind of manipulation that you will always find in centralized, company-based, semi-decentralized systems. So if somebody tomorrow offers you some opportunity promising to pay you 1% daily, 2% daily, 10% weekly, allowing you to double your funds in 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, do ask these questions to that person. Is there any transparency? Is there any mechanism in your platform system where we can see everything so transparently? Because the person is going to tell you, this guy is making this much, that guy is making this much. We have been running for so many weeks and months. We are holding seminars, physical meetings in 5-star hotel, 7-star hotel. People are earning big paychecks, and we are holding seminars here, there. A lot of rom-pom show they are going to talk about. But you will not find transparency 100%. They are going to, entice you. They are going to hypnotize you by giving all sort of testimonies. But later, guys, trust me, you are going to lose money in these platforms. Maybe if you are the early entrant, early bird in those platforms, maybe you can earn money, but a lot of your people are going to lose money. And once the system collapses, there is no bailing out system available to pay back all people who have lost their money. That's the pity part for centralized company-based system, because there is no as such any generation in any platform that is going to pay you that kind of hefty, profits returns. Now you must be wondering, then how come Crypto Fortune floated a program like the current version and it was being promised that you are going to double the money? Good question that might have cropped into your mind. I will answer it. First of all, Crypto Fortune is not a system. It wasn't a system that was telling user that we are generating money. What is the generation in Bitcoin? Now, today I'm going to enlighten you. Today I'm going to give you information that is definitely going to take you to a journey where all big win and triumph and victory is going to be, felt and achieved by you if you understand these logics today. That's how I understood Crypto Fortune in a better way. Before entering into Crypto Fortune version, I have never involved myself in any ROI, Ponzi, pyramid return based programs, because I always believed there is no system that can pay you continuous ROI and it can be run for long. If they are paying you, definitely it has short life, maybe 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, maybe 2 years also. But after 2 years, the system will collapse. And the longer it runs, the bigger scam it is going to happen. in these kind of systems. But you must be wondering, then what is the point being part of crypto fortune? How they were able to market that you are going to double your money, and why the system collapsed, and what is the surety and guarantee? Then 2.0 version, something like that will not happen. You need to understand then the value creation, how the value is being created. Now, in order to make you understand this value creation, anything and everything that you see around you that has got some intrinsic value, you know, in terms of fiat currencies or in terms of, crypto currencies, from where the value is being created, who creates value in certain, you know, goods, objects, or thing like that, like the fiat currency. What is the, who created the value in fiat currency? The government, demand and supply. Now, let me tell you, suppose you have bought a plot, let's say 100 square yard. I'll just give you an example. You bought a plot worth 100 square yard in a suburb area where it is going to come to you at a very throwaway price. It is highly deserted area, but a lot of plannings government in your country has been, doing to develop that area. And you came to know from somebody that, it's good time to invest over there. If you buy this plot, definitely next, let's say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years time, it is really going to give you 5x, 10x, 20x. It has happened. It is little outskirt of the current city or town you have been living in. So you invested. Now, let's say 5 years you had bought this plot, let's say for $10,000. And after 5 years, definitely the price for that plot is, let's say, $25,000. Okay, $25,000. Why the price got surged? Because expressway, highways, hospital, universities, colleges, utility-based centers, supermarket, a lot of construction development started happening in and around those areas. That was the planning made by the government, some private agencies, because that area was supposed to get developed. So the prices surged from $10,000, 100 square yard plot you bought, and now you might get $25,000. Now, let me ask you one question. The plot is same. Why the value got appreciated 2.5 times here? And who is going to pay you this? The councillor, the legislative party member, member of parliament, governor, minister, prime minister, president? Who is going to pay this $25,000 to you for this 100 square yard plot you bought? Who? None of these guys are going to pay you. None of these guys have assured or guaranteed you that you will get this much price. It is the user. It is the user, member, participant, individual, person like you and me, who still sees value in this plot, that if I invest into this plot and buy it at $25,000, let's say 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, definitely it will be $100,000. So this person is going to pay you $25,000 and you have made 2.5x profits. And this person will also hold this. This is how any asset gets the value appreciation. The same happens with gold, silver, stocks, and Bitcoin. Let me give you an example with Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Then you will understand what crypto fortune is all about and how the value is going to be created. Bitcoin, when it was launched in 2009, it was at a throwaway price, negligible price it was having. Now the price went last year, October, $126,000 approximately. Now it is around, little below $70,000. So Bitcoin has seen many fluctuations, ups and downs, and if you have, let's say, one Bitcoin, and if you want to sell it, will you be able to sell it at the current price or not? Of course. Suppose you held this Bitcoin for many years and you had bought it, let's say, for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. You're still in profit and you need money badly, so you wanted to sell it off and you sold it. Who is going to buy? Definitely the individuals, users. From where you will find these users? On centralized exchange, on decentralized exchange. So users are there. So the value is being created how? When people participate. People participation creates value. If people is not going to participate, you can see a lot of cryptocurrencies, a lot of plots, a lot of assets, they are having not much of the values. In fact, it has gone below the price the people have bought a couple of years back, because there is no takers. There is no takers for those assets. So people's participation only creates value. So no government, no agency, no government agency is going to give you surety guarantee for anything and everything you, me, and others buy, hold, and sell later. It is because of the people's participation, the intrinsic value in that asset, so-called, is going to be created. And because people participate, the inflow of funds keep coming. Demand is being created because of people's participation. And if the supply is limited, supply is under control, definitely the price is going to shoot up and surge like anything. That's how, because, when a lot of developments start taking place, the plot is also going to be less in numbers, and definitely the price is going to be up. So as gold, so as Bitcoin. So same policy has been infused into crypto fortune. People's participation created demand. And because of that demand, inflow of funds started coming, and that's how the system was paying us. So only the rotation, circulation, people's participation, demand generation is going to make any business go, run, sustain, thrive in a better way. That's the only principle. We need to understand this. But in 2.0 version, you will find little bit of generation also, because the kind of funds smart contract is going to get, that is going to be put into the liquidity pool, and the smart contract will fund that liquidity pool to earn liquidity fees. So little bit of generation is going to happen through that mode also, along with the people's participation and along with the introduction of complete ecosystem. Yes, complete ecosystem that is going to be developed. Ecosystem-based model in which you are going to find blockchain, coin, token I have already shared with you, and most importantly, decentralized exchange, crypto card, which is again a very promising project. And it is going to be a very big project, because introduction of non-KYC card, again, it's a matter of security also, and it's a matter of big investment also, but that is also a part of the ecosystem, along with the non-custodial Web3 wallet, launchpad, gamify projects, social-fi projects, all these things. So these ecosystem-based projects are going to create not only the demand, but also the value addition. It is going to make, as far as the users, different projects involvements are concerned. So definitely it is going to make things possible. And the new upcoming version is going to give you passive income also. What is the passive income here? If you invest any amount starting from $25 to $1,000, you are going to get 1% daily reward. It's not an ROI. Again, I would tell you, it's not an ROI. It is again a participation-based reward program. If you're going to participate, you will be earning 1% daily rewards on your staked amount, participated amount. There are other mechanisms also involved in this. If you do meet certain criteria, your ROI rewards can be increased to 1.3% on daily basis, subject to making your 2x. Okay, total fun. Then, if you bring in community, develop community, you are going to earn level bonuses also. If you are going to achieve certain ranks, you are going to earn rank bonuses also. I'm sure by 10th, we are going to have the PDF in which all explanation will be there. So a day after tomorrow, maybe I will be in a better position to give you the complete idea about the 2.0 version earning mechanism, how you're going to participate, and what are the compensation bonuses you will be receiving by participating into this 2.0 version. Along with this, the whole people, again, let me repeat, will be assured here to get back the principal amount. Mechanism I have shared with you in brief. In more details will be out once the things are going to be crystal clear. So maybe in 3, 4 days time, it will be out to be shared with you all. So this is what I wanted to help you understand today. Along with this, let me take 5 more minutes to talk something how you can use this time period to prepare yourself for 2.0 version. Guys, one thing I want to tell you, a lot of people, coming from the different backgrounds, different countries, they are doing full-time job, or maybe along with the full-time job they are doing some part-time job also, they are into businesses. But let me tell you, the kind of situation the whole world has been going through is not so good at all, and it's really going to be worse. I'm not here to scare you, I'm not here to create fear among you. I'm just going to tell you vis-a-vis the current situation, and it's really going to be worse in time to come. How and why? You have seen the world is really getting affected badly with the wars. We have been seeing Russia-Ukraine war hasn't got stopped. Now the new war has started again, between Iran, among Iran, US, Israel, and many other countries are also participating directly or indirectly. So it's really going to impact and affect every country and the citizens living in those countries directly and indirectly. Recession is really going to be all-time low. Inflation is going to be all-time high. Unemployment is really going to be very, very high. The money you have is really going to lose its purchasing power. You know, you shouldn't be very happy if you have dollar. Dollar is also going to lose its purchasing power. Euro same, and other countries, local currencies also same. Now, good thing is this. We are going to indulge ourselves, involve ourselves in a system where we are going to earn in crypto. Crypto, and that too in USD. If you have USDT, you can buy any crypto coin. So in subsequent upcoming trainings, I'm going to touch upon how you can not getting affected by all these kind of negativity that we have been seeing happening around the world. And sooner or later, everyone is going to be affected badly. It's only going to happen if you find something like Crypto Fortune 2.0 version, when there is absolute 100% honorless program, trustless system, 100% fully decentralized protocol-based model where everything is transparently visible, and you know how to work and how much you would like to put into the system. And through community building, which is the building for any individual corporate to be big. If you are not going to build community, if you are not going to create user base, consumer base, customer base, client base, definitely you are going to be a loser in all your life. Trust me. We are going to share with you here community. How you can, don't ever think that you can't do it. We will install and instill that software that will make it happen. You can create community because you are going to offer somebody, something that person can never say no to you. The product is so powerful. Everyone is really going to buy this product. And that is called financial freedom without any risk and liability. So you are going to beat inflation, recession, everything because you're going to earn in USDT. non-volatile cryptocurrency. And if you have USDT, you can beat inflation. You can get this liquidated instantly in your local currencies. Using these USDT, some portion you can invest in the top three or top five coins, maybe Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, Binance Coin, Ripple, Solana. Solana is much better, I would say. So you can create a big portfolio that is not going to, you know, go down. In long run, there is a possibility and probability the way if you are really going to invest through SIP. SIP is systematic investment program. Your earnings every month, some small portion, month on month, every month, you're going to make the averaging of your portfolio. So whether the market is getting dumped or going up, it is not going to affect you badly. Make a systematic investment program in crypto through the earning you are going to make through Crypto Fortune 2.0. We are going to show you and share with you all those plans which are going to work very, very scientifically, smartly to help you create a big chunk of portfolio in top 3, 5 coins. Okay, so likewise, you are not going to be worried and bothered about your livelihood. You are going to create a lot of liquid, cash. USDT is just like liquid cash. It can be liquidated instantly. If you have, property, if you have gold or any other asset, it's going to take time. Stocks also, it's going to take time. If the market is down, you can't sell. But USDT, exact current value, you can get it liquidated. And the world has moved towards USDT and USDC both. In next session, I'm going to talk about USDC also, which is going to be more promising as compared to USDT, considering the current market situation. So stay tuned and keep joining these sessions. It is really going to empower you, going to make you very, very informed, aware about all those marketing conditions, challenges, situations, what not to choose, what platform you must be into, and especially in the form of Crypto Fortune 2.0 version. Definitely it's going to be a game changer because the startup cost here is very low. Let me share with you some USP. Startup cost here is very low. So you can start here as low as with $25. What you get in $25, you just have to spend $25. You can't start any business in that. Okay, there is no running operational cost here. You already have the mobile phone with this internet connection. You can work in the whole world. The whole globe is your market here. You can operate from home. If you're into full-time job, you can work part-time here. If you're a full-timer like me, the whole world is, your market, and you can work as per your choice. Flexibility is here. You are your own boss. You can choose your own working hours here. No condition, target to meet, achieve, compulsion to go out. Everything is at your convenience. So it's really amazing to find something like Crypto Fortune wherein each and everything is at your ease, and you can control and give command according to your choice and wish. But the only thing you need here is the burning desire. We call it a will. If you have the will, we are all here to provide you that skill in this business. So, okay, so I think it's been quite some time. Let's end this session. Let's have some quick question and answer. The chat box is open. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm here to help you. Yes, Mr. Rich Pastor. Over to you. Please unmute.
Thank you, KK. You will never by going to your emoji and appreciate our great leader KK. Give him a standing ovation clap hand. Your digital clapping. Give it to KK. This is more than a leader. I want to be sincere with every one of us here today. My name is Rich Pastor Apula from Nigeria. I'm a man of the spirit. The day my path crossed with KK, I know that I'm working with a great leader. I've been in this industry for 23 years, just like you have said, but I've never seen a leader like this. Even in a crisis situation, he never backed out. He kept on encouraging, kept on holding meeting. talking to us. Some of the training is given to us. Some people pay to travel outside their country to go and get some of this training, but it is given to us free. So, KK, God bless you. I appreciate you. And I pray that God will spare your life, your family, your community all around the world. Thank you so much. We are fired up today. And I want to tell everyone here, among us here today, some have not come. They are hearing. They know there was a mistake. And the mistake was caused in Crypto Fortune version 1.0. And now we're coming up with something very solid that will last. Every error mistake has been corrected as soon as Crypto Fortune 2.0 is deployed. They will rush in. I want to beg all of us, leaders here, partners here, go and get $25, the least. Immediately, Crypto Fortune 2.0 is launched. Don't worry about our 1.0 capital that is going to be recovered. Pumping into 2.0 quickly. Not all those who wish us bad, who wish us that we should not succeed, they will, and you will now be at the back seat. For me, I have set my money to register fresh, put in new investment, new liquidity into 2.0. I'm just waiting for it to launch. And I've talked to all my leaders. They should do the same thing. Everywhere, all over the world. Let's be the forefront, the pioneer member, founding member of Crypto Fortune 1.0, go into Crypto Fortune 2.0. Be the one to be at the forefront. Because what is going to happen, I want to tell you, is going to be huge. Thank you so much. And this is all I want to encourage every one of us. And also, I want to say something, my leader,
Yeah.
KK. Can they give us an option anytime we want to claim either our ROI or network reward in Crypto Fortune 2.0 to claim some in USDT and claim some in the Crypto Fortune token to be launched? Because me, I'm an investor. I want to say I can have some of those because you have told us that the limit, I think the token may not more than 1 million. I don't know. You said it yesterday or Roshan said it
Yeah.
yesterday. Roshan. So I want to be part of those who will have that 1 million token in abundance before it will be exhausted. I don't know how long. But if they can give us option, if it has not been implemented, or if they feel like that we have option to withdraw USDT from our commission, all right, and they have some to use it to buy
Yeah.
coin.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much. That's all I want to say.
your
God bless you,
suggestion.
sir.
Definitely, I will pass on to the concerned team, definitely, and they will look into it. Definitely, we will be giving an ample tokens. Okay, so initially they would like to create confidence and trust, because if they forcibly, if they are going to tell people to, get back their profits in the form of tokens, people would be, initially, because they had different kind of experiences in past based on these tokens and coin-based systems. So I'm sure initially they would keep it in USDT only, because USDT creates more trust and belief level as far as the payment method as compared to any coin and token. But definitely, if we have the USDT, we can go to the pancake swap and can buy instantly out of our own choice and wish. So that option. Okay, Mr. Rich Pastor. So thank you so much for your kind words.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you. Thank you.
it was very overwhelming and very inspirational for me. And definitely, I would do all my best and bit every day, every moment to help my community become very, very strong mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, professionally, personally, so that you really rise and shine throughout your life. That's the motto. Because money is the byproduct. I always believe in money automatically comes to you if you make your people happy, satisfied, contented, and you make them earn big profits. So this is what I have, developed and evolved myself in last 26 years of my networking career. And for last 10 years, I've been into this online space, crypto space. So that's how I have built myself. And whatever the little bit of success I have got, it's all because of the commitment, dedication, and the support, of course, coming from all my team members who believe me, who believed me so far, and who are going to believe me in future as well. So thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I think I have shared with you each and everything. Tomorrow again, we are going to meet. So wish you all good luck. Keep your fingers crossed and pray from God to give you the right wisdom. Don't go anywhere. You have the best, so why you must look for the rest. This is what I want to share with you. In the meantime, start preparing yourself in the better way, in the best possible ways. Start making list. start talking to people, make them prepare for the 2.0 version to be launched, get their wallets ready, tell them to, hold the funds, fund their wallets, so that when the platform goes live, you will already have a lot of people under you joining, as your team members. And definitely not only they are going to earn from the day one onwards, but you will be having a good payout, and money gives definitely the big motivation. So thanks a lot. Prepare yourself, make your prospecting going on daily basis. Keep talking to people, make posters, banners. Hopefully by 10th or day after tomorrow, the PDF will be released and out. So you will have the fair idea. Start promoting online, offline. Start calling your team members, your near dear ones. The program is definitely going to be risk free, liability free. This is what I have always involved myself with a system which is not going to cause any loss to people, provided you understand it and work and act accordingly and responsibly. Thank you so much for your time. Wish you all good luck, good day, good night.